Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
We're starting with a live look at Gold Beach. You can see the smoke, the elevated smoke that is working to the generally south and to the southwest from the Anvil fire. Winds are awfully gusty near and along the coast. 61 degrees currently in Gold Beach, and we're seeing sustained winds up to around 20 miles per hour, gusting over 30 miles per hour, and it will stay rather breezy for tonight. So crews still going to have their hands full tonight with those winds, and also for tomorrow and the rest of the region. We'll see some windier conditions behind a cold front that swept through. The showers and storms have moved off to the south and to the east. You can see the smoke activity on the Anvil fire, but then also pretty active the Morgan fire in Lake County. Also some of those complexes we're watching along the Del Norte Siskiyou County line. Winds have picked up a bit for our inland valleys, but you'll notice some gustier conditions for tomorrow. Most of the real windy stuff is along the coast. Gusts up over 20 miles per hour right now in Brookings, but those offshore winds really warming up the coast. 73 in Brookings, not as warm further up the coast, but Brookings seeing that Checo effect out there this afternoon. We'll see that again for the next couple of days. 81 in Medford, 82 right now in Montague, and it's 76 for you folks in Klamath Falls. Temperatures are running about a few degrees to as much as 5 degrees for inland areas, cooler than this time yesterday, but we're going to see that cooling trend continuing for inland areas at least for tomorrow. Temperatures will run a good about 10 degrees below normal. Tonight will be on the cooler side, lows down into the 40s in our west side valleys, 42 in Wairika, 47 in Medford, 33 in Klamath Falls. Be sure to cover those sensitive plants in the basin tonight. Tomorrow at the bus stop in the Rogue Valley, starting off in the 40s, mostly sunny skies, just a few popcorn clouds in the morning, and then in the afternoon, temperatures only in the lower 70s as the kids come home from school, and winds are going to make it feel even cooler as they pick up throughout the afternoon. Winds will be out of the north and northwest throughout southern Oregon and northern California. Widespread gusts between 25 to even over 30 miles per hour are possible. Notice the east side, 60s for highs in Klamath Falls and Lakeview. We'll be stuck in the 40s up at Crater Lake, 72 in Wairika, but still pretty warm in Brookings, 72 degrees with some smoky conditions thanks to the Anvil fire. We're going to continue to deal with smoke along the coast, also downwind of the Morgan fire. Most of the area looking pretty good for air quality though, again on your Wednesday. Thursday though, the flow around an area of low pressure that's going to drop south. That will bring in some haze and smoke from Canadian wildfires, so you may notice later in the week a little bit more haze across the region. We're going to keep an eye on Thursday for the basin and the east side. There will be the potential for some showers. That morning, though, it is going to be cold, likely our first freeze for the basin and the rest of the east side. A freeze watch has been posted from 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Thursday. Here's Stormcast as we go through tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, looking to stay dry across the region. The big story will be the cooler temperatures and the gusty winds. Here come those shower chances, mainly along and east of the Cascades. Any rainfall amounts, though, will be fairly light, less than a tenth of an inch. There's that area of low pressure responsible for the showers on Thursday. But then a system to watch for this weekend, potentially our first atmospheric river of the season to bring some beneficial rain to at least parts of the region into early next week. We'll keep you posted on how that plays out. Your 7-day forecast for the coast, staying warm, blustery the next couple of days, cooling off into the weekend with those rain chances going up. Northern California, temperatures feeling much more like fall over the next few days. Fall officially arriving late on Friday. And then for the Klamath Basin, that freeze Thursday morning, another freeze looking likely Friday morning as well. For the mountains, that slight chance at least for some showers on Thursday, better chances at wet weather later in the weekend into early next week. And then for the Rogue Valley, temperatures cooler. We'll get up to around 80 again on Friday, but temperatures heading right back down well below average by later in the weekend into early next week.